Hi guys, welcome back to Thrifty Mama Scraps. So today I thought I'd just do an overview of my planner. I did do my planner yesterday, but I didn't record, so I'm just going to take you in through the last 2 weeks in my planner. I've been kind of under the weather, and I'm making myself some tea right now. I got this tea for Christmas, David's Tea, Santa's Secret. I'm going to have that, and I'm going to put it in my Teavana brewer thing, or steeper, and the water's heating up right now. So once the tea is done, then you just set it on top of the cup and it drains out. So it's good for like tea that's not in a tea bag. The loose tea, or you can use a tea bag. This is actually in a tea bag, but most of David's tea comes loose. David's tea is by far my favorite of all teas. I've tried Republic of Tea. I've tried, probably every brand of tea there is. And David's is my favorite, so it's just really good tea. So this is this week. I'm just going to give you a glance of it, but I'm going to take you, or is this, no, this is last week. I don't even know where my mind is, and this is this week. Okay, so I don't know if I showed you this, but we got a ton of snow. Oh, the neighbor's dog is outside, so yeah, the dogs start barking. It has melted a little bit, so I'm going to grab my water real quick. And then I will, hold on. I'm going to pour my water in my brewer thing real quick. Try to do this one-handed. Pardon the dogs. Let's just fill this up with water. It's a pretty nifty thing. So fill it up with water. And then bring that back to the counter. And then now to open a tea bag, which is going to be kind of difficult one-handed, but we'll figure it out. Just use my teeth. That's what teeth are good for. Opening packages one-handed. Okay, so this is what the tea bag looks like. And it's kind of a mesh cloth tea bag. And you just stick it in there. And you shut it. And it steeps on its own for about 7 minutes, and then you just stick it in there. It really depends on how strong you like it. I like my tea pretty strong, so. But this is a really good blend. It's black tea, peppermint, sprinkles. Yeah, so it's kind of like a peppermint winter Christmassy blend. So, okay, so back to last week. Last week we got a snowstorm that is lingering on. I needed to go to the grocery store, but it got to about Thursday, hadn't gone to the grocery store, and the snowstorm was coming on Friday. Did not even bring a list, just grabbed some stuff when we were in Bloomington at Kroger that I could remember off the top of my head, and that was basically it. So I grabbed coffee and creamers and milk. I didn't grab bread or cheese that day. I did grab melatonin because we were out of melatonin. My middle son and I take melatonin at night to help us sleep. And then Mucinex because I have this really bad cold. That if it's not better by tomorrow, I am calling the doctor. because I'm prone to get bronchitis. I've gotten bronchitis pretty much every year since I was a little kid. And it's just something that I get every year. And generally I need a Z-Pack to take care of it. And yeah, so I think that I'm going to have to call my GP and go in and be seen. But I really hate to drive to Springfield in the snow. Not looking forward to that at all. And then Vicks, just like chest congestion, that kind of thing. And then what else? What is that? Oh, I didn't get that. And then dish soap. Because we're out of dish soap, or running low. We weren't out. It's just that I have this Method brand dish soap, and no one likes to use it but me. So I had to get the kind that other people like to use, so they would help me with the dishes. None of this stuff was picked up last week because I just forgot that we needed that stuff, and we're in a hurry to get home. So last Monday, I went to cardiac rehab. I cleaned off all the surfaces, did the bedding, laundry, did the floors, did the windows, did not mop the mudroom. We took down all the outdoor lights on the house. That night we did have chicken breasts and baked potatoes. I did make a shopping list on Tuesday because I was going to go shopping on Saturday or Sunday, but you'll see later on in the week how we got a snowstorm and that made that impossible. I did do a planner video. It was trash day. I didn't walk outside. It was Tuesday treat day, and I did have a treat. I have these little tiny Twix bars that I got. All of us got them in our stocking at Christmas time, and I just like eat one of those as my treat. And we did not have chicken salads with the leftover chicken because my husband took that to work. So we had ham, like chef salads with ham on it. And then Wednesday I had cardiac rehab. I did not take Hunter driving all this week. Just because we were really busy in the beginning of the week, and then the end of the week it snowed, and he's not ready to drive in the snow yet. So we did not burn. My office, that one area still needs to be cleaned. That's on my list for today. We did have the tomato basil meatballs and pasta, and I did end up watching my friends as kids. I didn't think I was going to have to. Because she was going to get an early appointment while they were still in daycare, and then her therapist called and said, can you come at 5 instead? And so then she did need someone to watch the kiddo, so I did that on Wednesday night. Thursday, we did not walk while the kids were at piano. We were going to walk at the mall, and we didn't. It was really cold out for one thing, and we had to run by Sprint and pay the phone bill, and then what else did we do? We ran to Kroger to pick up those few items that we needed. And I did pay Heidi that night for piano lessons and her Christmas gift. And then we were going to have roast chicken and mashed potatoes that night, but we didn't end up having that. We just ate out when we were in Bloomington because it was getting late, and we ate at Red Robin's. And then on Friday, I did pay cardiac rehab online. I still have not dusted the TVs in the computer. That still needs to be done. I did go to cardiac rehab. Still have not dusted ceiling fans, blinds. Did not vacuum the bedrooms yet. Did not dust the vehicles yet. And we did not have this on Friday night. I was working on my December daily Friday night, and into Saturday, and we were supposed to get this terrible snowstorm starting Friday night, but before, when it was dinner time, it hadn't really started yet. Didn't start till later, and I just ran through McDonald's and for the boys and I, because Hunter had off that night, and so we went through the drive-thru, and I got my Filet-O-Fish, and the kids got their quarter pounder or whatever that they like, and we came home and we ate, and then I continued working on my December daily. It was just easier to do it that way. Sometimes fast food is like the answer when you just want to focus on one thing. Not that it's like the best food in the world, but we rarely ever go out fast food anyway. Even though the day before we did eat out at Red Robin, so whatever. On Saturday, so we had this horrible snowstorm from Friday into Saturday, and none of this got done. As you can see, like hardly anything got done because I did not leave the house, so did not go to Goodwill. No one got a haircut because we were pretty much snowed in. Did not walk outside or even go to the rec because there was no getting out of our driveway. I did wipe down the microwave and appliances. My husband ended up spending the night at work from Saturday night into Sunday because the roads were really bad, and he went in the ditch on Saturday on the way to work, and he just decided to spend the night because he had to be back at work early in the morning on Sunday. And he's like, I'm not going to drive home at midnight and then turn around and come back at 6 o'clock in the morning. That's just insane. So he just slept on the couch there in the office. All these bills did get paid. We paid Heidi. I paid cardiac rehab, made the truck payment at SEFQ, paid for insurance, and then we paid Sprint. So those were all the bills that were due this week. We did have chicken and noodles and rolls that night. And then Sunday, I did not go grocery shopping, did not go to church, did deep clean the bathrooms, did not do a cleaner video, did not do the school video, finished my December daily, and I did get up the December daily video on Sunday. I did do all the laundry, I folded it and put it away, and then we did have frozen pizza for dinner that night because on my husband's way home from work on Sunday, he stopped at Walmart and picked up frozen pizza. So that's what we had Sunday. So now we're looking at this week, and this was my planner layout for this week that I did. So we needed to pay Frontier. I had forgotten to write it on the day before, so I did that. I paid Frontier. It's our Wi-Fi service. And then we didn't have school yesterday because we just considered it a snow day. I did go to cardiac rehab that morning. We did go grocery shopping yesterday, and I did keep it under $150. That was my budget. I spent 142. No. Yeah, because Aldi was 136, and then Walmart was like $6 or something like. I mean, it was like around 142, so I was under 150. Did not vacuum the bedroom. I still need to do that today. Go to the bank and transfer from one account to another. We have 2 accounts at the bank, and I wanted to get money into the other account, and we did that. We did have nacho bar last night for dinner. And here's today. Hunter works 5 to 10. My husband works 3 to 11. He already left. He left early because the roads are really icy. I need to mop the mudroom floor. Still haven't done that. I'm going to do that here in just a little bit. And while I do the mudroom floors, I'm going to do the bathroom floors at the same time, just because they're all tile. And if I'm doing one, I might as well do the others at the same time with the same Pine Sol water. I need to get on the computer and do some computer work. I haven't done that yet. And it just says call SIU if they don't call back by then. They still have not called me back. I'm having an insurance issue with them right now. Then hopefully it gets resolved. They're working on it for me. And we were gonna have roast chicken tonight. We're not having that. Ethan wants to make, since it's just Ethan and I tonight, he wants to make these, oh, they have a special name. I can't even think what they're called. Firecracker dogs or something like that. And they're just basically hot dogs wrapped in bacon that you fry in a pan and you put it in a bun, I guess. I don't know. But he wants to make those tonight. I'm only going to have one of them anyways because I only ever eat one hot dog. And he'll probably have two of them. And then I don't know what we're going to have with it. To be honest, just something. We should probably have salad. Yeah, I think I'll make a salad with that. Because I have stuff for salads, so we'll do that. Then on Wednesday, this got done this morning. I had I had written down shovel, porch, and walkway. My husband did that this morning, so I can cross that off my list. Scrub cabinets and backsplash, that's going to be done tomorrow. I have cardiac rehab in the morning. Need to do the bedding, laundry. I plan to change all the sheets today, this afternoon, so I'll wash that laundry tomorrow. Ethan's room needs to be straightened out a little bit more. He's 14 years old, and he has a 14-year-old's logic because he's 14 years old, and his room is not bad. I'm not going to say that it's messy because it's really not bad. But, and he doesn't like it when I say 14-year-old logic, even though he is 14, because he thinks that that's like cutting him down. He thinks his logic is higher than a 14-year-old, which he's an extremely intelligent kid. I mean, the kid is brilliant when it comes to computers and things like that. He's just really smart. But like, just for example, with his 14-year-old logic, somehow a Rubbermaid tub ended up in his bedroom. Instead of putting away his clothes in his dresser, which he has in his bedroom, he puts them in this Rubbermaid tub. Okay. So nearly every day he's like, I don't have clothes to wear. And I'm like, did you check your dresser? Yes. Did you check the Rubbermaid tub? Yes. Well, of course, if you know any 14-year-old, they don't look below like the first layer. And I keep telling him, you got to stop putting clothes in the Rubbermaid tub. You need to put them away. When I put them on your bed, you need to put them away. And he's like, well, it's easier to put it in the Rubbermaid tub. And I'm like, yeah, but it's also lazy because you're not putting it away. And then you can't find stuff because you don't look below the top layer of clothes. So then you're like saying that you don't have anything to wear. And he just doesn't understand. He'd just rather argue with me about it because he's 14. And, you know, that's just like the 14-year-old logic. It's typical of most 14-year-olds, 14-year-old boys. My other two boys really didn't go through that, however, but I guess some 14-year-old boys. He also argues with me when I want him to take a shower, and like if it's if I'll say, you need to take a shower, and he should know that when he needs to take a shower, but he really doesn't. For some reason, he doesn't think that he needs to shower more than 3 times like a week. So, 2 or 3 times a week. And sometimes I'll be like, you need to take a shower. And he'll be like, I'm not going to shower right now. And I'm like, you need to shower right now. And he'll be like, well, I'll waste underwear that way. And I'm like, how are you wasting underwear if you shower now? And he's like, because then I'll put on clean underwear and then And then I'll just have to change underwear in the morning. So that's wasting underwear. I'm like, Ethan, we have a washer and dryer. I do the laundry. You have plenty of pairs of underwear. I don't know what your problem is. It's just, okay. I'm done griping, but it's 14-year-old logic. You know, he just would rather, he doesn't understand that, I don't know. It's this whole growing up business, but maybe other people can relate. I don't know. And he is also the youngest too, and I think youngest have like this, I don't know, they're kind of babied and they're kind of like looked at like they don't know as much, even though he's so smart. I mean, anytime we have any computer issue, filming issue, anything at all, we go to him because he's like our go-to, you know, Mr. Fix-It guy. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what he does in his future because he's extremely introverted, extremely focused when it comes to technical and electronic things. And he just is so good at math, so smart at math. And, well, all his subjects actually. He's got a brilliant mind. Sometimes you just want to be like, okay, kid. I think that it's tougher when you have a kid that's really smart too, because it's like somehow they think that they're right, even if what they're thinking is not possible, logical, or so you just got to pick your battles, I guess. So, here anyways, Wednesday afternoon, if my cold is not better, it says call GP for appointment. I have not called the GP, but like I said earlier, I probably should get a Z-Pack, just in case this is bronchitis, which it probably is, because like I said, I get it every year, and it feels like bronchitis. So, I did not even buy this at the grocery store. I did go grocery shopping yesterday, on Monday, and I didn't buy that. It was too expensive, so I didn't even buy that, so... but so tomorrow night, I think I'm going to either make the roast chicken, or maybe we'll have, I did buy pork chops. I'll probably make pork chops instead, actually, because my husband is off that day. He'll want like some real meat for dinner. Thursday, all these things need to be dusted. It was on my list for last week. It didn't get done. The car, the ceiling, the blinds, the computers, the TVs. The boys absolutely have to get a haircut on Thursday because, well, Hunter and Ethan, they can decide whether they want haircuts or not, but my husband's hair is absolutely needs to be cut because he keeps it really, really short, and when it grows out, it gets like all cowlicky everywhere, and he really, really needs a haircut really bad. He usually gets a cut like once every 3 weeks, and it's been, well, it was before Christmas when he got it cut last time. So the kids have piano lessons at 2:30. We have 4-H at 6:30. I think we're gonna just pick up dinner out, like probably Chick-fil-A on the way home from piano lessons, just because it's fast. And then we need to pick up items for spaghetti dinner basket, and we might go to Starbucks. I'm not sure. Depends on time. Friday, cardiac rehab at 9 a.m. Ethan has a doctor's appointment with Dr. John, his pediatrician, at 2. And I'm going to wash out the garbage cans because I do that periodically just because they get nasty. We have 2 garbage cans in the kitchen. Well, one in the kitchen that's like part of the cabinet. It pulls open. And then we have one in the mudroom for like overflow, whatever. When the kids are here and I'm watching them, that's where I put the diapers and stuff. Usually like bigger mess items go in there. Like if we're changing the litter box, of course, that goes in that trash can. So they need to be rinsed out and scrubbed out and stuff like that. And then we have, of course, bathroom trash cans and stuff like that. So, and his doctor's appointment, I will find out on Thursday if I'm going to reschedule this, because we're supposed to get another massive snowstorm this weekend again, and I'm not driving to Springfield if the roads are bad. I won't do it. So I will reschedule that, because this is just a checkup anyways. It's not that big of a deal. Saturday I want to get started on our taxes, because my husband got his W-2 already, so we can get that started. I do TurboTax, and my husband only claims one, so we get like a giant, well, it's not giant, but a pretty big refund at the end of the year. And then I have to work on cleaning my office. Like I said, I'm going to work on that this afternoon while Hunter's at work. And then surfaces again, cleaned every week. Bedrooms and kitchen, so that means like dresser tops, kitchen counter. The kitchen counter is fairly clean right now. There's nothing on the counter, so and Ethan wanted shepherd's pie, so I'll have shepherd's pie that night. Oh, Friday night, I plan to make chili and cornbread. Chili in the crock pot, I always use the same recipe. It's just super mild. We don't like spicy stuff. So I use this recipe that is in the Robin Miller cookbook. I think it's called Anita Slow Cooker chili. It's really good. Sunday, laundry, fold, put away. I need to do filing for school, cleaner videos, deep clean bathrooms like I always do, burn. That's not going to happen because we're supposed to get a snowstorm. And I never bought the stuff for French dip just because beef was really expensive. So I need to think of something else to have that night for dinner. I don't know. We might have chicken parmesan, because we still have chicken breasts in the freezer left from last week. And as you can see, there's only one time this week and I doubt that we're even going to eat the roast chicken this week, because like I said, tonight we're having those hot dogs. Tomorrow night we'll have pork chops, dinner out. Well, Chick-fil-A would be chicken, but it's different. And then chili, I'll have hamburger in it. Shepherd's pie, I'll have hamburger in it. And so here, this would be the only day that we're having chicken, because we seriously did eat chicken all last week. So I do have a package of chicken breasts, and I did buy stuff for chicken parmesan with pasta. So I think we'll have that on Sunday. So that's it. That is my week. So I hope you're having a good week. I hope you're not snowed in like we are. It kind of sucks. It really sucks when you have a cold and you kind of need to go to the doctor. I'm not contagious. No one in my family has it. This is viral. I don't know. Usually I get viral bronchitis. It's not bacterial. I don't know why Z-Pak takes care of that, but it does. It must boost my immunity. So it takes care of it, but I never have bacterial bronchitis. It's always viral. So I don't have to worry about anybody else getting sick. So, and I thought I got it from the little kids, but the little kids haven't been sick, and I thought I had got the same thing as Ethan, but I didn't. So, because Ethan's lasted like for a day, and mine's been lingering for about 2 weeks now. So it makes me really think that I have this viral bronchitis I get every year. So yeah, yay, fun. But hopefully when I call my GP, they won't make me come see them. They'll just be like, oh, you have your bronchitis again, like you have every year. We'll just call in your prescription. We can help anyway. So, and I'm not really coughing terrible. At night it's bad, but like during the day I cough a couple times, and that's about it. So but anyway, thanks for watching. My tea is ready. Here, I'll let you see how it works. So you stick this on here, and it doesn't spill at all, and it drains all the way in your cup like this. And you can put like I have some rock sugar that is from Teavana that came with this thing, and you can put it in ahead of time. This time I'm probably going to use honey. I did pick up some honey at the grocery store because I was out, so. And then you just put it down like this, and you have your cup of tea. Beauteous. So that's that. I'm going to add some honey to it and enjoy my tea, and I hope you're having a good day, and yeah. So I'll see you here next week for another planner video. Yeah. Have a good week. Talk to you later. Bye.